The pressure he's putting on them almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And when Wembanyama goes to the hoop, it's hard to defend without getting one of those limbs caught up.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of this game.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Pass to KD. Drills the three-pointer. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Malowacz. To the middle. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. He's got 5.
Oh, great vision. And, you know, that's something that'll have to improve if Green wants to be an impact player at this level.
Inside, Durant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early,
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. Back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Back to Wembanyama.
Use that. Yo, kick it out.
Outside Durant. From outside the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Durant's got the lead up to 8 now for Brooklyn.
Oh, KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
On the wing, Battier. Pass to Malowacz. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside for Durant. Wide open. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his, this guy is just so unreal.
Here's Malowacz. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Set him up so they can knock him down.
Brooklyn leading by 8. Outside for Durant. Three-pointer. Larry Bird grabs the miss.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. He never gave up and challenged the deep one.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without fouling.
Pass to Adebayo. And Chandler sends it back.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Durant for 3. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Well, that one's on the defense. Gave him a little too much of a window there.
Here's Green. Out to Battier.
Ball coming. Box him out, man. Oh,
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Outside Durant. From deep. There's the triple from Durant.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Outside, KD. The 3. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Brooklyn. a 12-point game.
Wow, such a skilled five. Bam's passing is really important to this offense.
Wembanyama looking it over. Durant for three. Brooklyn trails by 10. Pass to Malawach. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feed. Malawach has got 9 points.
Well, he's such a willing and effective passer. That's a good find by Adebayo there.
The three from Wembanyama. And he got that one up, and so it's Brooklyn. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Brooklyn leading by 8. Pass to Durant. The tray. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And KD just keeps coming at you with that jumper. There isn't anything you can do except hope he goes cold.
Garnett rattles the rim.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Drills it from outside. KD's got 6 here in this quarter.
And there's no shot Durant can't hit. Has an amazing touch from way outside the arc.
Outside Griffin. Back to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
You got to feel for the defender. Wemby is a nightmare matchup.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Good on both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Wade. A dunk by Dwayne Wade.
Taking no chances all the way to the 10.
Wembanyama outside. Durant for 3. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. And it's Artest missing. Brooklyn trails by 12. Wade outside. Pass to Griffin. Down low. Here's Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Wembanyama left side. Connects from 3-point range. KD's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Wembanyama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
This is some quality playmaking, feeding a perimeter shooter while all eyes are directed inside.
Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, the rangy athleticism of KD on display, stretching it out to throw that one down.
To the inside, Garcia. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Chandler. Brooklyn with the rebound. Wade outside. Back to Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Here's Wembenyama. No good with the layup. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no sign. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Wade. Down low. Down low. Garnett puts it in.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Pass to Durant. And a miss there on the triple.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And he gets it back.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything easy.
Back to Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And someone who's averaged 5 assists in a season, Griffin, a great passer in the front court.
Wembenyama outside.
Hey, come on, y'all keep moving. Yo, keep moving. Yo, look at the clock, B. Step back. Switch.
The 3 ball. Brooklyn with the rebound. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Here's Garnett.
Get it.
And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hands.
And so Wembenyama will bring it up for Brooklyn. Back to KD.
Hey, don't forget the clock.
They grab their own miss. Here's Wembenyama. Pass to KD. Fires away from outside. And no good.
Poor execution. That was not how they drew up that possession.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. And here's Garnett. And Garnett with a slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Tipped away. And stolen by Garcia. And finished off by Griffin.
What a make by Griffin, putting this team on his back.
Come to me. Right here.
Wembenyama with it. To the paint. Outside for Durant. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Siakam. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Outside Griffin. It drops.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Pass to KD. Inside. Takes a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
And you love the confidence Durant has in that jump shot. Doesn't let the foul stop him from taking the shot.
And so